Hello and welcome back to Ultimate General Gettysburg, battle number 2. We're fighting as the Union against the Confederates, and in the last battle we managed to push the Confederates back a little bit and managed to get a victory, although we both sides lost a lot of units. So this is our next battle. Excellent work, General. Our counterattack drove the rebels back and we've taken Seminary Ridge and Oak Hill. The town is now back under our control for now, but we're under pressure from the north and west. We should take efforts to keep our foothold in the town, but also take Oak Ridge if able to. We have additional reinforcements converging on the town from the south. It may be ideal to bring them into the town to secure it or have them launch an attack on the rebels. God bless, General. Okay, so let's get into this battle. We have got 7,800 soldiers, with the Confederates with 9,000 soldiers and 36 guns to our 28 guns at the start. We will get a few reinforcements, about the same number as we already have on the map at the start, but the rebels or Confederates will be getting quite a lot of reinforcements as the game goes on, including 43 guns. But we should be able to have our Union soldiers in some pretty decent defensive positions, hopefully by the time the Confederates get all their guns and all their soldiers onto the field. So let's head off and have a look at the map. So here we are. So it looks like we're under attack here already. We've got some units here holding just to the east of this river. And we've got some soldiers out here pretty much poked out. They are skirmishers and vedettes, so they'll be able to get away quite quickly. We've already got some reinforcements coming in down here and some more reinforcements coming in down here, so we should be able to bring them to the front line fairly quickly. Now, victory point wise, there's a 1,500 point victory point here, which we currently hold, but not for long. The normal 500 point there, Oak Ridge 1,000 points, and the big one, Seminary Ridge here, 2,250. So this is where we need to hold, really. So we're going to get our units. We'll get Buckdale Brigade up towards Oak Hill, and these guys can run up as well as fast as their little legs will carry them. Now in the meantime, we've got to be careful with our, we'll bring these guys back. Got to be a little bit careful with our artillery. We don't want it to be taken out early on in the game. We've got the Iron Brigade, which we had in the last game, just over here at Iron Brigade here, and we've got Biddle here as well. Our skirmishers are holding the line there with our cavalry. We'll put Buford up here just to try to help Biddle and Iron Brigade. We've got an artillery piece behind there. We've got Baxter on the hill ready. We've got Paul on the hill ready as well, with a corps there, with a general there, a 3-star general, so he'll be pretty good. We'll get Buckdale up onto Oak Ridge, try and hold Oak Ridge. We'll try and get a nice line of defence down here, as well as some units into these trees down here to prevent any flank attacks. But you guys running all the way up. We'll get some more units maybe over here, and our artillery will might be better put here to shoot across into the valley here, because they're bound to push us back over towards Seminary Ridge, and at least we can fire into the valley. Now we've got some more reinforcements coming in. Oh, we've already had a look at those. But what we'll do, we'll get these artillery pieces. Actually, I should be able to draw around all these. Can I not? There we go. Get all these artillery pieces over here to shoot across the valley. And the Iron Brigade's getting attacked by artillery, so I think I might end up just pulling them back a little bit early. I'm going to pull them right back, and Biddle as well, just to get them out of the enemy's artillery range. The enemy will have to bring their artillery onto this ridge, which is called McPherson's Ridge, if they want to get shots off onto our guys. Now these artillery will stop there, or stop in a second, stop just there in the trees, and they can fire upon the units coming over the ridge. Bring our artillery back here to sort of get them a little bit of protection. These guys can keep running up here behind Baxter. These guys can go behind Paul, and then when they get routed they can swap over. The Iron Brigade just retreating. Reynolds needs to get his big guns back. And Beaufort can come back as well. And Buckdale's in position up on this ridge up here, protecting our 1,000-point zone. We've still got this 500-pointer. We could do with putting some units up there. There's also a 250-point zone here, which is yet to be captured. And once we get something free, we'll probably go and capture that. We had some... Oh, where are these guys going? We'll push these right up north. Oh, what have I done here? I don't know where he's going. He's meant to be going to the front. Okay, I think everything's going in the right direction now. We'll bring our core, our 2-star general up. We'll shove him up here. Now Stephen's probably gone a bit too far back. We'll get him up near Buckdale Brigade to put some fire across the ridge. And as you can see now, the artillery are beginning to fire across the ridge as we want them to. And you need to fire over there. You need to fire on lane initially, I think. And hopefully we can keep them at bay until the rest of our artillery are in position. And we'll get these guys over here to help out. We've got some skirmishers. Now these skirmishers I'm going to send over to the 250-point victory zone. Now Oak Hill has been lost, so they've got units coming from the north, it looks like. So we need to be a little bit careful there. Our skirmishers and our vedettes are under serious attack now, and I think it's time probably to pull these guys out. Round over to there. So Pettigrew's making a big attack forward. We'll get Schimmerleffling, however you pronounce that. And we'll get these guns to change and to shoot at Pettigrew now. These guns can continue to fire at lane. Got some units coming in here. And we need these guns in position as fast as possible. Looks like Pettigrew with his massive army is attacking. But we've got von Gilsa. Well, actually, we'll leave von Gilsa slightly in reserve. But Schimmelfennig can attack Pettigrew, and we've got the Stuart here firing canister rounds now, hopefully at Pettigrew, and forcing him back. The artillery doing a fantastic job. Up close artillery is deadly in this game, so. But we have lost Herr's Ridge, of course. We had to pull back out there. We're stuck right out in the open. You can see all our dead guys hanging around there. The main thing is that we keep hold of Seminary Ridge and this ridge here as well, Oak Ridge. Although Davis is making inroads now, so we need to send this guy around to try and protect against Davis, and von Gilsa is going to have to go and help out as well. And it looks like our skirmishers have run into a load of units. Actually, we need Costa up, we need this guy up. Looks like they're all attacking up from the north. You guys need to run. Okay. So you guys just engage, don't go too far forward. All our guns. Oh, I think firing. Is this guy? No, this guy's not firing. He needs a better position. We'll bring him down to there. Now these guns are firing, these guns are firing. It's just that one that's not got any line of sight, so we'll move that. Cooper's firing as well, I hope. I don't think he is. We'll move him across to there. We'll bring this guy back a little bit and have him in reserve. Good, so we've forced back lane, so the southern flank is fairly okay. This northern flank though is under a lot of pressure, with Davis bearing down upon us, and also from the north they've got units over here. What's this place called? Blotcher's Knoll. Blotcher's Knoll. So we've got more units coming in from the Confederate side, and they have indeed secured Blotcher's Knoll now. We'll get our skirmishers out of there and we'll engage these guys with Doles and with Smith to try and push them back. So I don't know if we're going to get any more reinforcements. Now he's gone a bit out into the open. Looks like he's attacking the artillery, which might not be a good idea. So we're going to bring him back and we're going to get our artillery all firing upon their artillery, because the Union artillery is very good. He might need to just edge forward a little bit to get into line of sight. He's firing, excellent. He can stay in reserve, and we've got Scales being fired upon. Paul is in cover. Baxter can go over here. We need to get our skirmishers out. Oh, our skirmishers, there we go, get them out. So, Early's full division comes fast from the northeast. Okay, so there's a lot of shit coming down from the north, from the northeast. So we're getting a little bit flanked over there. So we need to hope if I get any more reinforcements, we definitely need to send them up here, because I think there's a lot more to come, not just doles. And indeed, they've got artillery firing in on us now. So I think, yeah, this is a difficult situation, whether to pull back into the town, because you get some cover from the town as well. You get some defensive cover, but Coaster's going to have to go up to help out up here against O'Neill. Baxter's going to have to plug the gap here next to Buckdale's brigade. And the Iron Brigade can come up here and help out with any gaps. Now we've got Buford needs to go up there, I think. Is all our artillery firing? I hope so. Yeah, Pettigrew's regrouped, coming back for some more. Scales is moving down onto the ridge. The ridge is a bad, the valley rather. The valley is a bad place to advance into, because you take a lot of fire from the artillery. So I don't mind them moving into the valley. I'm more worried about this northern zone up here. And I want to see if they're coming down here as well. So I'll just move them. Now more rebel artillery coming from the west. So more stuff coming in. At the moment they're holding 2,000 victory points plus these 250, 2,250. We're holding 250 there plus an extra 2,500. So it's all about holding these 2 victory points now to try and get the victory. Now I'll move Krzanovitsky into these trees. Just in case Pettigrew does break through, we'll have him to support our artillery. And yeah, I think everything else is pretty much as I want it. Spin him round a little bit. Got Riddle ready to take over here from Paul if Paul gets too damaged. Keep him in reserve. Got the Iron Brigade in reserve here, although actually no, they're engaging O'Neill, who's routing at the moment. And look at all this lot. We need to pull these back. So fall back there. We'll fall back Ames as well. And we'll bring Coaster across and we'll put the Iron Brigade up a little bit. And there's a big band of units here attacking Buckdale. How's Buckdale doing? He's 23 morale, not fantastic. So von Gilsa, we'll just move him up here as well. We could do perhaps with some artillery up here, but I'm happy for the artillery to keep firing on their artillery and to prevent Pettigrew and his big army coming across. Scales has been knocked back, which is good. We've still got Biddle in reserve, fresh and in reserve. And we're going to kind of bring Smith back. We're going to put Coaster into the town and we're going to just start falling back with our units. We'll just stop the Iron Brigade there, hold there. And we'll kind of put a bit of a defence in the town and draw them in, because I don't think we've got enough forces to push all of these units back. I mean, look how many. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brigades, plus artillery, 6 brigades. And I'd rather, in fact, yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is losing Oak Ridge, really. Although if we lost Oak Ridge, we'd still have enough victory points, I think. This board band up here on the top right actually shows the strengths of the armies, so you can see we're well under strength compared to the Confederates. So I'm thinking we'll be getting more reinforcements soon, because we shouldn't really be that under strength. So we could do with some more artillery to take on these guys, and we're just going to withdraw a little bit more, just fall back, get Smith right back, and we'll send our general over there to help out. But all our artillery is still firing, I hope. Yep, seems to be. It's all targeting something, which is good. Except these guys. Can we target scales maybe? So we don't want, we've got our skirmishers here just to protect from a flank attack. And I might send these Gambel's vedettes out over that into that area as well. Now I'm going to bring Biddle, our reserve units, across into the town of Gettysburg as well, because we're really getting attacked heavily down here. We've got the Iron Brigade standing there, we've got Buckdale, and we're the problem is we're going to lose Oak Ridge. I think we're getting really swamped. The town's under pressure as well, and we're going to fall back there. Yeah. Skirmishers need to fall back as well. I hope we get some more reinforcements, I really do. You can attack. Scales, we should be able to push him back. Got plenty of forces over here. The artillery should be firing as well. I always make sure it keeps targeting the artillery because sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, looking good, looking good. That's an update they did in the post-release patch. Actually, they fixed the artillery targeting, which has made a hell of a difference. Really good job. Now I'm going to pull these back into the trees. Right back into the trees, give them a bit of protection. Smith here is trying to flank around. So Smith is going to go up against Smith. And Biddle is going to come right up the middle and take over from Smith, because Smith's a bit knackered. And you can just go a bit further forward. And the Iron Brigade, which is got nice morale there, is holding with Ames against Gordon and O'Neill. However, von Gilser is being pushed back, and Oak Ridge is now under severe pressure from the Confederate side. I'll send this 2-star general. Oh no, we've already got a general up there anyway. 3-star as well. So we're still holding Seminary Ridge. I think we should be able to hold for pretty much the whole game. But we may well lose Oak Ridge. So Smith is in position now, and the other Smith is continuing a march forward. Dole's coming in from that side. We'll put our vedettes over on bring our skirmishers as well over towards this 2,500 victory point. This is going to be, yeah, they're coming for it, aren't they? Is there anyone I can pull off this side? I could pull off Krzyzanowski. I'm going to have to, I think. I'll pull Krzyzanowski off, put him over to this 2,500 point victory point. And we've lost Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge has fallen. So I'm going to pull back Buckdale. We are going to fall back. Baxter. Yeah, we need to try and hold Baxter, I'm afraid, because you're protecting us now. We've got artillery firing into this guy, Rinser. So hopefully we can make him pull back, although he's got a lot of units there. The Iron Brigade is definitely doing a lot better in this battle than it did in the last battle, though its morale is decreasing. Ames is not looking too bad. How are we doing here? We've got Costa. Smith's looking a bit shaky, but we've got Biddle coming in to take over from Smith. So we'll pull Smith back and we'll put Biddle forward. Our vedettes have taken a position on here to stop them capturing that. And we've got Krzyzanowski coming around to help protect our 2,500 point victory point. So we're kind of getting pushed back, but still holding. We've got a little bit of time till the timer runs out, and then we'll have the extra time because we're contesting positions. And it doesn't look like we're going to get more reinforcements. I thought we might get some more, but it's not looking like it. So we're going to have to hold with what we've got. And it's still got a lot of units moving in on Gettysburg itself. A lot of units. They've only got 791 units, so we're going to put Krasnowski forward to attack those with Gamble and Gamble. We'll try and get this Smith to pull back. Meanwhile, they're moving ever closer. I think Iron Brigade should just fall back slightly. They're breaking through here on this side. Baxter's going to be under pressure. In fact, Baxter starts to pull back. And we're going to have to bring Schimmelelfing up as well. Schimmelelfing. And hope that our artillery can keep their units from crossing here. You can see the damage that's been done, all these Confederate soldiers, as they try to cross this valley. They do get cut down by the artillery, so I think we're safe to pull our brigades out and attack, or I'll use them for defending Gettysburg itself. And the Iron Brigade should be able to hold. They're a pretty strong bunch, so hopefully they can push back. I'll leave them to hold there and push back this assault by the Confederates of Davis. So it's all getting a bit melee-ish. In fact, the Iron Brigade are falling back. They haven't broken, they're just falling back a little bit. Schimmelpfennig should be able to come back and plug that hole, I hope. Buckdale's taking a bit of a pounding now. We're going to have to just make him fall back a little bit, I think. We're going to get him to fall back. Get Baxter to fall back as well. Daniel's making a run down here. But he's running to Paul, who's in the trees. Oh, and Scales making a run for the artillery as well. But we should be able to do for him, I would think. We need to get close range support from our artillery onto Scales. So it looks like this guy can probably move up. Oh no, here's Smith. Smith's here, so we need to attack Smith with everything we've got to make him go back. We've got the vedettes here as well. So we'll hit Smith pretty damn hard, hopefully, and get him to go all the way back. And we're holding in the town okay. There's no victory point for the town, but as long as we hold. We've got Ames sitting here. What's he doing? He's just kind of buffing himself up, moving him a bit closer to our general. Smith, he's getting ready for another attack. Schimmelpfennig has got in position, so he should be able to take on Gordon. And then we've got Buckdale who can come. Oh no, he's routed. Got the Iron Brigade sitting back there. Von Gilsa looking weak. Baxter, he's out of it for a bit. Bring him right back, and they continue to move forward. So hopefully Scales will get routed soon. I don't want him to keep coming forward. Oh, they're charging again. They're charging into Schimmelpfennig and into the Iron Brigade. We need them to hold now. We need to protect Seminary Ridge and make them pay for this advance forward. Our artillery is even being pushed back a little bit there as well. Holding the town okay, although Costa's been pushed back. We need Smith. We need to break Smith so that in fact Smith's units are going down quite heavily. But we definitely need to break Smith, get these guys attacking. Come forward guys, come on. So then they can flank round and attack Doles from the south. Daniel is back in here again. Scales is having another go. These guys don't be shooting much. I'm going to bring these guys forward so they can help out a little bit more. Paul. Okay. Reynolds. That's not Reynolds. Reynolds. Looking weak. Von Gilsa. Not brilliant. We've pushed back Gordon, as I thought we might. Iron Brigade, not looking too bad. Scales surely is not going to be able to hold against all this artillery pounding him. How's Smith doing? He's still holding there. Costa. I'm going to actually charge Smith and fire upon him with Costa behind. Are they charging or not? Charge. There they go. So we'll charge into Smith, see if we can make him go back. With Costa in support there. Could do with Ames back up supporting us a little bit in the town. Just about holding hill. They've still got a huge number of units. How's Baxter doing? He's still kind of getting himself ready for another go. Should be able to rebuff Gordon. Pettigrew still trying to make efforts into the ridge here. And Scales comes back for yet more artillery in the face. Let's get this big artillery piece forward. Doesn't look like we broke Smith though. Even Costa's pulling back. Wow, is Smith strong or what? Let's get these guys round here. Oh, what's this? Louisiana Tigers have pushed right through the town. Still got the Iron Brigade holding. They can attack the Louisiana Tigers. It's all looking a little bit desperate. Battle delayed. We've got to hold on for a bit longer. We've got to keep hold of these 2 victory points. I think we've made them pay though, definitely in this valley. They've definitely paid trying to attack across that valley. We've lost a lot of units here trying to defend the open ground. It's never good to put them in the open ground. So it seems that in a few minutes battle will end, both our armies are exhausted and need to resupply. Yeah, never good to defend or attack in open ground. As you see, we've been demolished there. They've been demolished here. The Pettigrew is charging again. Hopefully the artillery can fire on him. They can turn and fire. Push him back. We mustn't lose this point. We must not lose it. Oh no, we're going to lose it, aren't we? We're going to lose it. It's going to be desperately close. Okay, this point's safe, I think. This one is not safe. If that goes grey, we're going to lose the battle. There's no one spare to turn around and attack. Oh, they're pulling back. Daniel and Pettigrew are pulling back. Let's get this guy into the trees while we've got a chance. Smith seems really strong. Minor victory. So managed to hold on. We managed to hold on to Seminary Ridge and Cemetery Hill. Confederates made a bit of ground. We did kill slightly more of them than we lost, which is okay. Nothing fantastic. So this is the next battle we're going to fight, and we'll go through that at the beginning of the next episode. So really guys, thanks so much for watching this. Please do comment and even subscribe if you want to see the rest of the episodes from this campaign, and I'll see you in the next one.